Hey everybody, Gary here with Guitar Tricks, and in this video I want to show you how to use natural harmonics on the guitar to actually play a chord. So the first time I heard this, it was Tommy Emmanuel. I think he was playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow solo acoustic guitar, and he did this arpeggio thing, doing these natural harmonics with a chord, and I had no clue what was actually happening, and I just kind of like paused the video, slowed it down, and kind of figured it out. And I've heard a lot of other guitar players do it. It's a great way to end a song, but it's also a way to actually create new riffs and new sounds, you know, as a actual part of a song, not necessarily in the ending. But sometimes I do it at the end of a song, kind of how I did in the intro, as if that was the ending. So I'm going to get some close-ups of my hand, explain the process and how to do it. It's not as hard as it looks or sounds. Before we get into it, please go ahead and click subscribe so that you get all of the latest and greatest content from Guitar Tricks. And if you want to be notified of any new lesson, be sure to also tap the bell and let us know in the comments any lesson you'd like to see on the channel. That's where we're always looking for ideas. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so the whole idea first is to understand that with the open strings, we could create this natural harmonic, which is basically you're just playing, in this case, the octave, by putting a fingertip right over the 12th fret wire, right over the wire, very lightly. And then you just play the string and you're just lightly touching right over the fret wire. So there's these points of the string where we have harmonics. We also have them on the 7th fret, the 5th fret. So that in itself is super cool. And you have these different notes that you could play around with. But we could also do it with a chord. First, I'm just going to demonstrate with this wide camera angle, and then we'll get to the close-up. So if we know that 12 frets gives us that natural octave harmonic, well, that means that if we're playing a chord down here, we have to just count up 12 frets and then play the harmonic. So if this is 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, that's going to be 14th, 15th, 14th, right? Because I'm counting up 12 from 2, 3, 2, which is 14, 15, 14, right? 2 plus 12 is 14, 3 plus 12 is 15, 2 plus 12 is 14. Okay, so then the challenge becomes, all right, well, I only have one hand here. How am I going to do that harmonic? So the whole idea is that you put your index finger right on top of that fret wire, just barely touching, and then you use your ring finger. You could use a different finger. I like to use my ring finger to then pluck the string. So I've got this right here. And then I got the open D. Right, so there's. So if I'm holding a D chord, right, I'm holding the D chord. If we think the 12th fret's the nut, the D chord is on the 2nd fret, the 3rd fret, and then the 2nd fret again. So I put my finger right over that 2nd fret, put the index finger, and then I use this ring finger to pluck the string like that. And then I just play the chord. So you just have to envision what the chord would look like up here past the 12th fret. Right? Let's say I was holding a C chord. So I'm holding a C. That means I've got open E, 1st fret on the B, open G, 2nd fret on the D, and then 3rd fret on the A. A major chord. Open E, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 2nd, open. let's say you have a chord progression that goes D, G, A, and you slow down and you come to a dramatic ending. And then you go. Right? Like really makes people go, ah. All right, everybody, I hope you learned something from that lesson, and I hope that you have fun experimenting with this technique to create new sounds and do new cool things on the guitar. So to me, this is an actual guitar trick, goes along well with the name of this channel and guitartricks.com. And speaking of guitartricks.com, if you want to take your playing to the next level, you could go there to access hundreds and hundreds of songs with downloadable tab lessons, multiple videos per song, downloadable jam tracks, and then there's courses for guitar fundamentals, blues, rock, country, a guitar toolbox, backing tracks, interactive scale and chord finders, downloadable chord charts, all sorts of cool stuff. Guitartricks.com. Happy playing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.